Welcome back, guys, to the Be Bold podcast. I am here today with these awesome rock stars, Nunez and Orianna. They are the senior account executives for PadSplit. Did I not mess that up?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Actually, perfect.
So they are the senior account executives for PadSplit. But before we get into deep diving about real estate and PadSplit today, I want to welcome you guys all back to the Be Bold podcast. Remember to check the description below. We are going to be having everything that we talked about and the link to sign up to PadSplit for your accessibility. So tell people what PadSplit is that don't understand and probably like, this is new, I just tuned in. I know a lot of the viewers, it's going to be something new, and it's very new concept, I feel like. I know you guys have been open since 2017. 2017, they now launched. They're 175 employees deep. Yep. They're across the world.
Yep.
What is PadSplit?
PadSplit is the largest co-living marketplace. So what PadSplit is doing is working with investors, sharing with them and showing them how to maximize spaces in their properties to create additional returns on their existing properties.
Okay.
By still providing affordable housing for individuals that do not qualify for renting today or buying in today's market. So we're providing a solution for both parties, investors that are not finding high returns and individuals that are not able to find a place where to live that fits within their financial needs.
Got it. And so do you feel like these individuals are medical professionals? Are they like somebody who works at Amazon? Do you guys have like any data of where you're seeing most of these people who need affordable housing? Where are they coming from? Are they coming from the retail side? Are they coming from medical, young medical professionals who just got out of school? Do you guys have any data points on where these people are where are they coming from?
Where do they work? We have data sets on income and who's been approved, how many been approved, what city they're approved at.
Bless you, by the way.
Sorry.
Bless you. What they're looking for. And so that's the data sets we do have, but what we know logically is that if your property is near a lot of medical offices like in Lake Nona, Medical City, you're going to attract more people from that job source. And you're not going to organically pull people from Disney unless they're taking 417 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it is very heavy on where your house is located.
Yeah.
And then intentionally then trying to market towards those people.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember last time we spoke when we were walking my property. Do you guys realize there's huge companies like downtown Orlando, they're doing a co-living now, high rise?
Yeah.
Disney's doing the need for it is just inevitable, right? Yeah. We can't ignore how much affordable housing is needed,
right,
and it's not created.
What? Now, we have two sets of affordable housing, guys. You have for families and you have for co-living. This is for single individuals who are looking for a stepping stone.
Correct.
I remember Ray saying last time the typical retention rate is 8 to 12 months?
It's
How long are people staying in these properties?
On average, you're looking at about 9 months.
9 months?
Currently.
9 months currently. So I've now launched my first PadSplit.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Six
That was fast.
Yeah, well, I guess I cheated a little bit just because I have, it was a previous Airbnb. I'm not sure if Ray told you the story.
Right.
I had issue with code enforcement, and so now I've pivoted into a PadSplit. I had options. I could have sold the property. I could have taken all that equity and just dumped it, where else. But eventually, once bank rates get, more in my favor, I'm going to do another cycle of cash out refinance on that property. I've already done it once, so I'll do it again once rates come back down.
Marry the property, date the rate.
Right. And I like to marry my money, not date my money, if that makes sense. I like long-term wealth. I like, more passive income. So me as the investor, I told myself, I was like, you know what? I don't want to sell because I'm going to get hit with capital gains. I rather cash flow, I rather tax depreciation, and I rather future appreciation. And I can keep going on about other benefits. So I was like, in my mind, I was like, you know what? I walk right through the property. Now we're here today. I finally got my first member.
Congratulations.
By the way.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He is, I feel like, the quality of the member is outstanding. Very professional, very responsive. He's followed all the rules other than registering his car. So what happens when somebody doesn't register a car? They reach out to customer service, or what happens if I didn't have the parking? We'd have to relocate this guy.
100%. So you'll rely heavily on host support to guide you in the process, as well as having a good account executive that could guide you in that process. And so that's why it's important to kind of have systems in place. That's why it's very important to be vigilant to some degree. You have cameras on side of your house, you can notice that there's a person with a car. And it's fairly easy though. I know you wouldn't want to get rid of that one member because they're a great member, but if they came with a car and you didn't have a place to put them, at that point then it's a judgment call on the host. Do you want to now stick out in your neighborhood? Do you want to have an extra car in your neighborhood?
Right.
Do you run the risk of your operation because of a person?
Right. And that's not worth it. So with him, we reach out to him right away. Luckily, we have the spaces for him to park in, because he's now my first member. I don't know if you saw or how much you looked at my account, but on the one side that there's 4 bedrooms, I put 3 parking spaces.
Nice.
And on the other side, there's a 1-1. This is a multi-unit, by the way. I'm not sure if you know that.
No.
But it's a multi-unit, so I got 4 bedroom, 1 bath on one side, and then I have, on the other side, I have a 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
Oh, nice.
With a whole beautiful kitchen. Like, if I was the member, I would be booking the other side first because it's more exclusive, more privacy. You get your own kitchen. You don't have to share with other people. I mean, for me, it's no brainer.
And you're probably going to get a higher rate in that unit that's smaller as well because of what you just mentioned.
Yeah. And so my first unit, so for people who are listening to this, you guys tuning in, I got $97 move-in fee, and I got $263, I think, for the week.
Nice.
$263 for the week. And so that member will get to elect if they want to pay weekly or bi-weekly. Is that right?
They do, yeah.
And if they pay bi-weekly, they can pay every 2 weeks.
That's right.
And the cool thing about this for investors, what really attracted me to the model was not only do I get a higher return, is I'm more leveraged across the property. So if I would have rented that one unit to one individual, right, one family, and they don't pay, guess what? I'm out of business.
Yeah.
But
Your
now that I have
overhead
4
is-
bedrooms, I'm only out of business for one person.